So today we're talking about fuel system cleaning. So we want to know, first of all, what does that mean? I think that's a very good start. And then we want to know, like, why do our fuel systems need cleaned? So I'm gonna just let you take it away.
All right. So the gasolines, even diesel fuels, the manufacturers, they put detergents in these things, so they do clean to a degree.
Okay.
They'll clean the systems. So it's really not too big of a deal that the inside of the fuel system needs to be cleaned in normal, good, proper operation. But what's significant though, the type of fuel injection that's been used the last several years to gain tremendous efficiency out of a combustion engine is called direct injection, where, try to make it simple, the fuel gets atomized and sprayed in to the engine, right? And each, like if it's a 6-cylinder, for example, it's got 6 fuel injectors in it. And where they used to spray it in, it would spray all through the intake system, through the intake valves, down the cylinder, burn, make power and all that good stuff. Well, they've learned by spraying that fuel directly into the combustion chamber, they can control the whole process so much more accurately that they can get tremendous more efficiency, power, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. The problem with that is there is no fuel anymore to clean the intake valve and the intake passage. Okay. So what happens is that it starts to build up carbon. Sludge turns to carbon, and then it just keeps growing and growing and growing to the point where, especially if people aren't great about oil changes, it can actually clog up that passage for the air to go. Like the incoming air that is so important for the combustion process to work right. It can actually restrict that to the point where the engine won't run right anymore. It won't have any power, has misfires, it could even cause some bigger damage. So the only way to resolve that issue, besides good oil change intervals, is going to be a fuel system cleaning. And it's not something you can pour in the gas tank again, because it doesn't get to where it needs to go. You need to hook up a setup and a device that's going to push the cleaner in to right through the beginning of the airstream, so it actually gets to where that sludge and the varnish starts to build up and gets cleaned.
I'm glad you say that, because in my mind, when you're talking about cleaning this, I'm like, okay, so what do you do? Just spray something in there? Do you just kind of like flush it out? But
it's not that simple anymore. No, it's great. I mean, the system does offer a lot of efficiencies and better gas mileage, but there is that problem. And and there are instances where that gets bad enough, the only repair is to take the engine apart, take the cylinder off, take it apart, and clean all the carbon out of it. It's extremely expensive and laborious.
I was just gonna say, that sounds like it would be really expensive.
$2,000, $5,000, $6,000 to do something like that. Can be avoided and prevented with fuel system cleaning. So not a bad idea every 30,000 miles.
I was going to say, how often should we do them? Okay.
Every 30 is a good idea.
Okay, great. Yeah. Well, thank you for informing me about that. I mean, I wasn't aware, and I'm sure that there's other people out there that were. So the nice thing about Weber Automotive, though, is if you come to Weber Automotive for any service, they are going to keep all your information on file. They know what you need, so you don't have to keep track of it on your own. So if you do need to get your fuel system cleaned, they're gonna let you know, and they're gonna be able to let you know how often you should do that, and so on and so forth. So make sure that you're getting in contact with them. Bring your car in for its next service. You can give them a call, you can stop by. You can also explore their website, weberautomotive.com, for more information like this. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you.